right, here we are. We're back for another week of the Insiders Report. Unfortunately, we have no guest this week, so I'm stuck with my favorite two NASCAR handicappers. I'm here with Right Cape and Joey Tron. So, Right Cape, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing wonderful. I can't complain. We're
Right.
starting to roll. We're doing well in NASCAR, golf. Everything's looking good for me.
All right, and Joey, how you doing?
Doing well. Doing good with NASCAR. Getting ready for March Madness. Penn State, Indiana tonight. Should be a good one.
All right. Well, actually, is do you have like a who do you root for in that matchup?
So it's tough because being alma mater at Penn State, but living in Indiana. Personally, I hope Indiana wins.
He
Penn
doesn't
State
want to
has
get beat up.
Penn State has no shot at making the March Madness tournament. Indiana can make it with a win tonight and another one potentially tomorrow. So I'd rather see Indiana go and try to make it to the tournament. Big game for Michigan State tomorrow against Purdue. That's gonna be a good one. But NASCAR, I can keep going on and on and on about that.
No, don't. 'Cause I don't want to hear you like trying to justify being a Penn State. Actually, no, I don't. I don't want. I'm sure you don't walk around Indianapolis going, "We are."
No,
All right.
I know better than that.
But he runs around wearing Tennessee Titan shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here's what. Again. Other stories for other days. All right, we're getting here to NASCAR. What we're here for? We're here for the NASCAR race and NASCAR report here. So we'll start off with a little recap of last week. How did you guys do last week? If
Yeah.
you did.
Last week was a good race. I enjoyed it. Toyotas dominated the whole race. We were in Phoenix. Christopher Bell won. Unfortunately, I faded the winner in one of my plays, and that was Ross Chastain over Bell. So we lost that one, but we won the other two. That was Bubba Wallace over Kyle Busch at plus 100, and then we got Blaney top 5 at plus 175. So overall, good day.
Very good, right? And Joey, did you
Yeah,
have a good day?
no, I didn't. I had a rough race. I had Blaney to win, fell short, and then I had Byron top 5, didn't happen.
Come back fighting today at Bristol,
Yeah.
or this weekend at Bristol. All right, so a couple of things you always like to get into. Just for you guys to know a little bit things if you're new to this to NASCAR or whatever. Versus a little bit of track facts. We got Right Cape here to give you a little bit of facts of Bristol. And man, I love Bristol. I always like this race course. So what do you got first, right?
Yeah, this is one of my favorite races as well. I love Bristol. Fun track. So this is the Food City 500. As you said, we are in Bristol Motor Speedway in Bristol, Tennessee. This is a half-mile high-banked concrete oval, banking of 36 degrees. This is race number 5 of 36. We're going to be doing 266 miles, which is 500 laps.
All right, very good. And this is one of my favorite parts of the show, even though people try to get rid of it, but not me. I put my foot down.
The budget can't afford it.
No, we can't keep this around. Things like we like to call it trends, and Joey likes to give us a little things about this. But as a betting guy, give us a little bit about the trends of this track or about this race. So, Joey, what do you got for your trends this week?
Yeah, Chevy has the most wins here all time with 47, and Ford is second with 41. Denny Hamlin has the most pole wins among active drivers with 4. Kyle Busch has the most wins here among active drivers with 8. The last 5 manufacturer winners have gone Toyota, Ford, Chevy, Ford, then Chevy. 4 of the last 5 race winners have started at 5 or better. The outlier was Chris Buescher in 2022. He started 20th.
All right.
Yeah, so this is going to be a track position race. Like last week, we may see some strategy here. It'll be fun.
All right. So, hey, Joey, have you ever seen the movie Tron? I know it's probably fucking old. It might have been before you were born.
I mean, I saw a new one. They made a remake like not too long ago, probably back in like 2008, 9ish.
Right. I might have to get like the little video clip of the Tron where like, you know, the part of the game when you're
We riding a bike.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe put that as your intro if I can work that out. So. All right. So
I'll see what I can do.
We're gonna move on to this race. I'm gonna let these guys talk about what they like, what you guys should look on for betting wise, and just things to look at in this race. This is where I just turn it over to them because one, I don't want to interrupt them coughing right now, and they know what they're talking about, and I just like to throw jokes. So right, Cape and Joe, I'm gonna throw it over to you. Tell these people what they want to hear and what they should bet on, what they should look at for this race.
Yeah, so the two favorites here are Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin. I guess we'll talk about Kyle Larson first. Neither of these prices are too good, so I'll wait till practice and qualifying to bet these two guys. Kyle Larson, he has the best average finishing position here since 2021. The next specs is nearly double that. He's led 229 laps in that span, 3 top 5 finishes, a first, fifth, a second. If we want to go back farther, he has 8 top 10 finishes in his last 9 Bristol tries, including 4 top 2 finishes. So Kyle Larson this is a good track for Larson. This is it. It's usually either Kyle Larson or Denny Hamlin winning here. But you have any opinions on Kyle Larson?
I do like Kyle Larson. My only issue is again the price. I would want to try to find a way to bet him better after practice or qualifying, maybe on a head-to-head or a group bet. But one guy I do like is the second guy you had mentioned.
Go ahead, talk about him.
Yeah, I do like Denny Hamlin a lot here. His last 3 races, he has 1 win and 2 top 5s. He has an average finish of 6.3 here, and it's his fourth best track since 2021. All time in his career at Bristol, he's led 1,038 laps. That's the 3rd most in his career. One thing that I like about Denny Hamlin is, once he builds a lead, it's really tough for him to lose it. And I don't know. I really like Toyota. Toyota looked great last week. It looked like they got a really good package. I'm really high on Toyotas going into Bristol.
Yeah. So a thing I do want to mention is that usually the last few years that this race has been on dirt. So we're back to concrete. The dirt race is gone. So I'm not really looking at that kind of stuff. So, but I like Denny Hamlin too. This is a good track for him. He did win the last time here. He started in the front position, led 142 laps. He has 3 consecutive top 10 finishes here, 6 top 10s in his last 8. And he has 2 wins in those last 8 as well. So this is a really good track for him. So, yeah, I like Denny Hamlin too. As I said, both of those
drops.
What's that?
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. My price is his fear. My fear is his price might get a little worse after qualifying.
I mean, even if it gets worse, how bad is it going to get?
Not that bad. I don't think anyone was like 450.
Right. I mean, I think he's going to qualify. I think he's going to win the pole, to be honest with you. But
I think first or second. I'm with you.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah,
front row. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Another guy with a short number is William Byron. He has 2 top 3s in the last 3 tries here. His other was a 9th place finish. His first in average starting position, 2nd in laps led in concrete in 2023, and average running position in 2023 on concrete. Any interest in William Byron? Same thing.
In a price perspective, I think his price is absolutely crazy. At 11-1 to win, and then you have him at plus 300 for a top 3 and plus 140 for a top 5. I definitely like top 5 for William Byron.
Yeah, I think I'd go with the top 3.
It's too ballsy. So Toyota, Byron.
I don't know. You're usually seeing Byron at what, 7-1, 6-1.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting him at 11-1. As I said earlier, his last 3 races here, he was third, and ninth. So I think top 3 is a pretty good number here. He's never won here, so I want to stay away from the outright.
Even
But
the outright.
I don't know that I want the outright. He hasn't won here.
Yeah, but I'm saying from a price perspective, I feel like that's just too good.
Yeah, it's a great price. But yeah, I think I'd go with this top 3 right now. I'd probably try to get that early as well because he will qualify well here.
I agree.
Or at least I assume so. We'll see. All right. So there are some guys who have more favorable prices for us that I like. 2 of them are from RFK. That's Chris Buescher, Brad Keselowski. I guess I'll talk about Buescher first. He won here in September of 2022. Last year, he finished 4th. He has 4 top 8 finishes in his last 5 here. And his 2 wins have come on short tracks. When he came second last week, he was in the top 5 in Las Vegas. So I like Buescher. I think he's a good price. Any thoughts on Buescher?
Yeah, I dig him. He has 2 top 5s in his last 3 races here. Average finish of 9.3, and he's led 11.3 laps in those 3 races, which is pretty solid. Again, this is one of those tracks where once you're in the front, I don't want to say it's tough to not stay in the front, but unless you make a big mistake, it's really tough to lose being in the front.
Yeah, I think both of these guys can qualify well too and be in the front.
Mm-hmm.
So the last time they had a spring race here was 2020, or on concrete was 2020, and that winner was Brad Keselowski. Obviously, that was the old car. He was driving for Penske at that time, but he's still a guy I like here. He has 5 top 10s in his last 7 tries here. As I said, he won in May of 2020. He led 109 laps in the 2022 fall race. He had tire problems that got him. I think he finished 13th. But he's led 514 laps in his last 9 at Bristol. So he knows how to stay in the front here.
No, I think I can see this week.
No Keselowski.
It all depends on qualifying for me. Again, qualifying means everything. I don't see him qualifying that well, and it's gonna be tough for him to move up.
I think he qualifies well. Hold on, let me look and see. Yeah, I have him qualifying 6th position. So 3rd row. That's not bad.
It's not
pretty good for this track. All right, who else do I like? Any interest in Chase Elliott?
No, not really, to be honest with you. I think he's overrated.
I don't know.
Shoot me, but I think he's overrated.
Yeah, the thing here with me is I just think we're getting a good price. Just because he hasn't won in a while. He has great track history here. He won the All-Star race here in 2020. He has 5 top 7 finishes in his last 7 starts. He had a runner-up in 2022. He led 129 laps in 2021. So I think I like this price for him. Top 10's a decent price too. Can you look that up? Is it still plus money?
Chase Elliott, you said top 10?
Mm-hmm.
Give me 1 second here. Chase Elliott top 10 on DraftKings, it's minus 190. God damn. Yeah. I'll check bet 365 real quick. Yeah. I don't like Chase Elliott. I'm kind of on the fence with him like I was with Blaney at the end of last season. Was prove it to me before I put money on you. And Blaney's proven it. I'm willing to bet him again this week potentially. But I haven't really seen anything from Chase Elliott that makes me want to bet him for anything really.
Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to take him outright, but I think he does well in this race. But I'm not taking a minus 190 for top 10.
Sorry, I've been checking right now for you for top 10. Top 10 on Chase Elliott on Bet365 is even money plus 100.
All right. See, that's not bad.
No.
I'd go with that.
I guess I'll do top 10 at that price.
Yeah. But not 190. Do not take Chase
No,
Elliott top
no,
10
no.
minus 190. Another guy I like is Michael McDowell. In this new car, he's 4 top 11 finishes in his last 5. He was 6th here last September. Same thing. I think his price is good. He's looked decent this season. Nothing on him. No interest.
Not really.
All right. How about Kyle Busch? You said he has 8 wins.
I mean, I do, but I'm leaning more towards two other Toyotas that I kind of like a lot as well.
All right. Go ahead.
All right, cool. Tyler Reddick. I like Tyler Reddick a lot this weekend. He has a lot of momentum coming into this race. His last 10 overall, he has 1 win, 2 top 5s, and 5 top 10s. I'm not going to beat a dead horse about the qualifying, but again, Toyota cars look really, really good. They have a good package, and I can just really see them qualifying well, and Tyler Reddick can be one of those guys to be at the top.
I don't know. I guess I don't love it. I don't hate it, but I
On the
won't be
fence.
betting on Reddick. Go ahead. What's your other one?
Ty Gibbs. Kid's on fire, man. Came in his last 3 were he came in 10th at Atlanta, he came in 5th at Las Vegas, and he came in 3rd last week at Phoenix. Again, another Toyota I really like. I'm probably just going to take Toyota to win the race at plus 135. I saw that on DraftKings earlier.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I like the momentum, guys. He has good momentum. Yeah, he's been looking great. So, yeah, I like Gibbs, too. I haven't really dug into him.
He reminds me of Christopher Bell.
All right, you said you like
He's
Bell
like a
too,
mini
right?
Bell in my opinion.
You like Bell?
I do like Bell, but I'm saying Gibbs is a mini Bell.
All right, we'll talk about Bell.
Yeah. He looked great last week. Another one of those momentum guys. In 3 races, he has his last 3 here, he has 2 top 5s, 2 top 10s. He's led 22% of laps in those races. I think Bell can have a solid day.
So my momentum stops when the guy won. I'm not going to say I'm going to fade him, but I don't take guys back to back to win back to back. Highline betting does have him as the winner in this race in this model, so that's a little concerning. But I don't think he's a guy I'll be on. I do think he'll qualify well. So there is that. If you want Christopher Bell, you should probably take him early.
Yeah, he has a short price too. He's at plus 500 with Larson.
Yeah, that's what he was last week too. So the last 2 winners were chalk winners, 5-1. I forget what Larson was, but he was around there, 3.5-1. So
I think he closed like 400 or 450.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, that's what I expect chalk to win again. Any thoughts on Chastain?
Not really. Not a fan of him, Bristol, in my opinion.
I think that's the general consensus. What about Martin Truex?
Just one thing about Chastain, he just has 1 top 10 here in his last 3. Not really interested in that. Not to Truex is the one Toyota I'm probably not going to take, but because of that's why I want to take Toyota to win it outright. Because knowing my luck, he'll be the one to cross the finish line.
All right, I guess last guy, interest in Blaney. I mean, if we're talking about momentum,
I do like
Blaney.
He has
3 top 10 finishes in his past 3 races.
I like Blaney as well. Blaney looks really good. He looks really focused. His car, his package, everything looks great for him. Everything's just going right, in my opinion, for him.
Yeah, he's number 1 in points too.
He is.
Go ahead, Dan.
No question. Is there a reason? No. Is there a reason why they've gone away from dirt? Is it?
I mean, it's besides the fact that it's a pain in the ass. I think. I think it was
that fact. But yeah, I know. I was just curious.
Yeah, I just think that it's more like it wore off.
Okay, the novelty.
That was the only dirt race they had.
Okay.
And it was cool the first year. Well, it wasn't really cool the first year because it rained, but it was cool the second year. go to third year, and then it's lost its luster.
Okay.
Bristol is, if you're going to put dirt, put it somewhere else. Bristol is a good enough track on its own to run it the way it is.
All right. Makes sense.
Yeah,
All right.
I like that. I enjoy the dirt racing. I just didn't like that it was there.
Okay. That makes sense. No, I understand that. Something I know Joey's gonna like to talk about here. We're gonna talk a little bit of fantasy. I know Joey. We added this year, and you just keep being on top. So, Joey, I'll let you start off the fantasy minute.
Yeah, I did really well again last week. I have like a 21 or 22 point lead as well. Looking good. This week I'm going with Denny Hamlin for Cup and Grant Effinger for Trucks. It's kind of bummed that there was no Xfinity race. I kept looking and refreshing the app thinking like, yo, is NASCAR app like bugged out and there's no Xfinity race? Then I realized there is none.
Yes, there is.
So right, I know. So right, no. At the beginning of the fantasy season, you said you took a little kind of different tacks that you're taking like dry like kind of like not I'm not gonna say no name drivers, but like
throwaways,
throwaway drivers that you'll catch up at the end of the season when you can use drivers that other people can't. Is that? Are you looking at you're gonna catch Joey by the end of the season?
Yeah, I'm looking at chalk right now. I already have a winner with Kyle Larson, so that was a good one. Other than that, I took Ross Chastain last week. This week I'm taking Chris Buescher, but I'm good with not burning the top guys and still getting a lot of points. So someone who's not going to be a top 10 in every race, I'm going to take on these ones so I can save them to go. But yeah, I took Chris Buescher for Cup, and for Trucks, I took Christian Eckes.
Okay. So
not much reasoning because I didn't handicap it, but it was Highline Models top guy that wasn't Kyle Busch.
So right. You're saying by the end of the year, Joey's gonna have Joey's gonna have to hope that.
Yeah, he might.
Yeah. But let's ask you. All right.
I mean, if he can stay in first place, that's what's up. I hope he wins it.
Me too, man. I hope so. That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome.
All right. So, all right. Good stuff. I'm gonna let you guys. I'm gonna give you both a chance here. I'm gonna let you kind of like recap your best bets for the weekend. What you got going on? I know right now it's conference tournament time for college basketball. Getting ready for the madness starting next week. I know next week's gonna be very, very busy for all sports action. So with you, Joey, what do you actually like this weekend? What's your best bets for NASCAR? And going forward, how you been doing? Where can people find you if they want something besides NASCAR? And tell the people what you got going on.
Yeah, so my favorite bet for going into this race is going to be found on Bet365, and that is Toyota to win at plus 140. That is my favorite bet. Second favorite bet that I like is going to be, if you want to have a little sprinkle on something, take Ty Gibbs at 12 to 1 to win. But outside of that, you can find me at the insidersroom.com under Joey Tron. You can find me at Pick Advisor under Joey Tron. You can find me in the Insiders Room Discord. I'm looking forward to college basketball, March Madness. It's my favorite time of the year. So look out for what I got. I'm trying to post a lot of plays throughout the tournament.
All right. Sounds good. Yeah. Hey, March Madness is a special time of the year. And hey, if you're a hoops junkie, if you like basketball, there's nothing better. All right. I know. It seems like everything turns up Philly until it actually counts. But hey, how are things going for you? So how are things going for you? And what do you like? Again, just your best bets for this weekend, and what else do you got going on?
Yeah, I think my best suggestion here is to do the wait and see practice and qualifying, and then jump on Larson, Hamlin, both if you want. And then get on that Chase Elliott plus 100 right now. I also like Chris Buescher a lot. So make sure you get on him. I guess top 5's fine. Let me see what that price is. 150 at DraftKings. You could probably find a better price other places. But I think these guys are going to qualify well. Again,
Boucher top 5 on Bet365 is plus 200.
Yeah, perfect. So I'd go around that. But make sure, just remember, track position is huge here. Make sure you're taking guys who are in the front with outrights. Otherwise, we should be good. You can find me at Rycape on all social media. Until yesterday, I was on a hot roll. We had a rough one yesterday, but we pick it back up this week. I have a lot of plays this weekend. I had a great day in golf today. So that's we made a lot of units. We hit Nick Taylor on the 3-ball, hole in one on the 17th hole. So great day in golf. Of course, you can find all my golf and NASCAR plays in the Discord. You can also find these as free picks on pickadvisor.com. And then if you go over to insidersroom.com, look for Tom Macrina, and you will find my premium picks.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, good stuff this week. As always, man, you always got to give out the good stuff. Right, Cape, you got any insights into next week's show? We got.
I don't know. I've guests lined up. I don't know where I'm putting everybody when. Maybe Rory.
Hey, that's it. Just tune in, mate. We do have guests. We had 2 guests last week. Just tune in. You never know what you get here in the NASCAR report.
Yeah, Johnny on the Track will be on soon. Brandon Bain. So he was actually featured on Fox in Atlanta. So he did a feature on that. So he'll be on coming up shortly. Yeah, we got a bunch of guests coming up. I just didn't want to oversaturate it, if you know what I'm saying.
Hey, no problem. If you get the guy that was on Fox, we didn't even have to pay him for it. I'm not sure what you paid him under the game, but I paid him nothing.
People come to see Joey Tron anyways.
Right.
Hey,
me and my Tron's trends. That's the only thing that matters.
Right there. Trans is the price of admission right there. That's worth coming on the show. All right, guys, thanks a lot. I really appreciate you guys coming on. I appreciate you putting up with me. Great information. You got to listen to these guys. Hey, they don't win every week, but by the time the season's over, you'll have more money in your bank account than you didn't. And check out these guys for their other picks. I always get things when I look at things. I always get up. I get my things in the morning. I would look up how the people done on the website. Oh, these guys are killing it. Hey, we all have bad days. We all have an off day, but more times than not, these guys are putting out winners, and I appreciate that also. So, guys, thanks a lot. Good luck this week. This is a crazy time. Conference tournaments, March Madness, everything's going on right now. Baseball's starting soon. It's a crazy time. You got NBA getting ready for playoffs, NHL getting ready for playoffs. It's a crazy time. Look at these guys to help you out because that's what they do. They break all this stuff down. You don't have to spend all your time doing it and trying to take care of the wife and kids in your job. These guys will help you out here. So thanks a lot, guys. Really appreciate it. And Ryan, as you always do, I'll let you close out the show.
Yeah, make sure you get into Insiders Room Discord. Make sure you head over to insidersroom.com. Let's cash some tickets.
All right. That's all that matters. Cashing tickets. So I'll see you guys next week. And good luck, everybody.